Hello and welcome back to Terra Invicta. The last episode was very dramatic. We beat off the giant alien invasion and yeah, they've been left scattered. Their nation is just all over the place. Basically just a few megafauna left at this point. Yeah, we're once again kind of in this stage, I feel. In between episodes, we jump back and forth between very dramatic aliens taking us out, attacking us, to basically kind of not much happening. And it's very much like kind of the aliens have done their big move. They've done their attack. You know, my armies are repairing, the world is recovering. Now what? Now it's our turn to strike. The aliens are basically in disarray. Their next attack is just one fleet, which honestly I can handle 3 armies. That doesn't really mean anything. And nothing else is coming from Enki. They have a few more landing ships, but nothing that major. There's 2 here, and then there's the one over there still. And the one over there just seems to be... This ship here seems to have been here forever, so I don't know if they're ever going to use it. It might just remain stuck, but they have these 2 here as well. So they might bring a slot across, although they'll probably want to build up more armies at this stage. Well, because of that, it does make us a little bit worried for the future. So in terms of points, I would love to continue building up military, get us closer to our cap. China is about to have 8 armies once we incorporate South Korea, and America is currently on 5 because of the casualties it just took. I'm going to build it up to 7, like 1 army less, because it is a less GDP country, only 22 billion compared to like 5 billion. So yeah, it's definitely less GDP, so less armies. It makes sense. But still a lot of armies. That should keep us safe from future attacks. There's a part of me that would love to be able to be like, that was the last attack, and to stop focusing on military altogether. Also, I realised in between episodes I'd done this accidentally, put 1 military point back in America. But I'd love to be able to stop focusing on military altogether. I'd love to be able to basically just put military off, be like, we've done defending Earth, now I can focus on, you know, I'd love to democratize China or boost its knowledge even more or kick down its welfare or something, boost its economy like we were doing earlier. We don't have that luxury right now. We still need armies. However, in between episodes, something nice has happened. We are up to 10.9k water, which basically means we can rebuild a fleet. Quite a large fleet with that amount of water. Now the thing is, we are very close to magnetic nozzles. We already have, if we go to the ship designer, like new power plants, fusion reactors, electrostatic, mirror cell. These all basically be used for different engines that all got unlocked with magnetic nozzles. So by building a navy now, we're not being able to, like, that will be outdated very, very fast. So I'd love to be able to wait. And I think the fact that there's no immediate danger to Earth, the alien fleets are still kind of all in retreat after they lost a lot to humanity first, they lost a lot to me. You know, all their fleets are running around back to their bases. For now, I'm kind of happy to not build a fleet. I really don't think we need one right now, and I think we can wait. However, we do have a fleet. The Ceres attack fleet. The Ceres attack fleet has been sitting at Ceres because it has no water, right? No fuel. Now we could, if we wanted to, build a platform here, which is why we have it, refuel up the fleet, and then make a push for either some more asteroids that are good, or we could make a push for Jupiter. Now one of the issues with this is that Ceres is the opposite side of Jupiter, which is going to make it a very long journey. We're kind of going to have to do like a thrust, probably to hit it here, I would guess, maybe even like here-ish, even if we use all 42 kps. But it'll take like 2 years or longer, so it might be a very, very long trip. But this is an alright fleet, and if we look at Jupiter, it has some incredible points, and these planets with aliens on, the aliens won't basically let me build here, because they'll usually have kind of small fleets in orbit that will immediately bombard you if you try and build there. But there's nothing on Io. We could try and drop our Ceres attack fleet on Io, try and grab some of these points here for the volatiles and the metals and stuff, and just try and kind of use that as a base of operations within the Jupiter system. I quite like that idea. That would be a good use of our water, because then we could refuel this fleet. However, that would be a lot of water spent, and it would mean that we'd have less. For example, if they launched another attack, I'd want to build another navy on Earth. We'd have less water to do that if we made a boost towards Jupiter. So it's very much arguments for and against. I think though in my head overall, I'm for the decision of going to Jupiter, because I think it's quite like fun and aggressive. I don't want to leave this fleet doing nothing. We might as well delete it if it's never going to move anywhere. And if it's going to come outdated soon, well, we might as well use it while it's still in date, I guess. And we don't need a fleet on Earth right now. There's no reason to. The aliens are still in a bit of disarray. And it's our time to go on the offensive. So let's build a station, and yet we are docked at it. Now let's go to the station. Construction module and fusion pile. We'll leave the construction module there, but let us also build supply depot. This will let us refuel. Let's just do hydroponics bay for slightly less upkeep. It really doesn't matter. Actually, can we afford that? Yeah, we can. Okay, we have the power, because support depot doesn't use any power. Perfect. So this is the Ceres refueling outpost. And yeah, once that is built, we can basically refuel our fleet, and then we can move on. And that will be a good use of our water, and especially with the level of income of water we have right now. Even if it's a lot of water to refuel that fleet, we can afford it. I think that's a good use of our time. The other two spots of Mercury as well, I checked, have now been taken by Exodus and Humanity First, which is nice. It's good it wasn't like a servant or someone, because they might build a fleet here. No, it's just factions who are our allies, which is nice. And if Humanity First are anything to go by with how well they've defended Mars, they're a great ally to have nearby. They've done a really good job with Mars. So, yeah. Let's make some aggressive moves in space. Now with our agents, we were about to incorporate South Korea. So I left Leah Abbott here to remind myself. Obviously we're not going to do it with Leah Abbott. Leah Abbott should be purging the executive of Vietnam. But it was more about remembering what I was doing between episodes.
I'm here.
We'll decide who does the integration at the end. Okay. Yeah, I'd love to continue working on down here. The other issue is we're still in this money situation. More spoils countries would be nice. I've been clicking around a little bit. Oman here is actually at cohesion rest value 8.7, which is really good. It also has an oil region, so it gets bonuses to spoils. I really like it as a spoils country at this stage of the game. It's quite oppressive, which is nice. Inequality is not that high. And it's got an alright GDP, so yeah, Oman seems like a good choice. United Arab Emirates is alright, but I like the look of Oman because it has its oil. So let's try and grab Oman.
What's the Alp?
Now there's something we can try and do with Alp here. Alp has 135 XP.
Reporting in.
Is that a 10% science? No. Any good orgs? Not really.
Ready.
Oh, that's just a boost org. Yeah, okay, nothing. I mean that would be a really good one for earlier on, but yeah, at this stage, none of those particularly. I mean, Alp does have 135, so what we could do with Alp is try and make him dual talented, and by that I mean is we buff up his espionage. Let's not use all of it XP, let's have a little bit left over. So that now he's somewhat capable of doing purges, so
Targeting the opposition.
Leah Abbott doesn't have to do every purge, so just make our council a little bit more flexible. Yeah, so Alp, for example, can do that purge in Vietnam. And then Leah Abbott can do the purge here. That's something we're kind of doing at this stage of the game. We're trying to make our councillors be able to do... Having their base job is really important, but if they can do multiple jobs, like Mauricia with command, now out with espionage, that can really help.
Your orders?
Okay, Daframal. Let's fight off the xenofauna. Yen can do the national policy then. And Sydney advise America. And let's continue. Alien fleet launches for Mercury. They might be actually trying to blow me up. It looked like it was just one ship, so it's not going to do very much. And yeah, it'll be nice once we get these magnetic nozzles and these engines and ships. Hey, a megafauna in Peru.
Lending my expertise.
Obviously, defeating more megafauna would be nice, but we need to rebuild up our armies. We also need to train new ones as well in America. Okay, that's an alright water volatiles asteroid, to be honest. The fact that we're discovering now, though, means it's a Jupiter crosser asteroid, which means it will take ages to build there. Okay, here we go. About to take Oman. There's the hybrid confinement fusion reactor. Something I've been meaning to do for a while, but I keep forgetting, is targeting computer 2. If we're going to build targeting computers, we should build a much better one, obviously. Will help a lot.
I will report when my mission is complete.
Okay.
Policy direction complete.
China. Unification. Why can we not unify? Must be in a federation until... Oh. 29th November. It is currently the 28th of November. Great. Okay, well... That's unfortunate. I also don't like the fact that we're going to be very much over our control cap. Because it was kind of taking these points assuming that this was going to go down, and now it's not.
Target secured. We'll be ready
Okay,
for the orders.
xenofauna deleted. The administration back to doing what it usually does. Okay, an American army in Mexico City. If you didn't know, by the way, always for the regions where it's going to deploy the army, it always chooses the most populous region without an army. So Mexico City is the most populous region. Then, so if we built another army, it would be in Los Angeles has one, Chicago has one, so it will be in New York will be the next army. So there we go. Yep, so we'll do build army and build navy because we do need another army.
We are in control now.
How is this one? This is okay. That's okay.
We're in control here.
Oh, I don't like... We're very much over our cap at this point. Let's do Oman Kleptocratic. Do it like this. I like doing it like this recently. Makes them hard to take. Voice of Magell. That's also a nice water one as well. Okay. First Army Corps, it's immediately decided to move for some reason. Can you not go return? So this is America 6. Yep. Protectorate ends all their alliances with me. The Protectorate still do not like me. Okay, add Vietnam to my sphere.
At your service. I'm here.
Let's set the national policy again, and I think we're going to have to do now, I think. We defend interests in both China and America, because we're so over cap. We're a little bit dangerous.
Where do you need me?
Your orders? Securing our control.
Leah,
Ready for orders.
let's purge
I will help them.
and crack down the last Oman point.
Removing our enemy.
Yep, we'll do that. Okay. Hopefully no one makes a move for either of these nations' points, but they shouldn't be able to anyway. The only one who could vaguely have a chance would be Initiative, because of their public opinion in both these countries is quite high for some reason.
Offering assistance.
Making things safe
We have
for
similar
our people.
popularity here, so my popularity bonus will be countered by theirs.
Making things safe for our people.
But it should be a lot harder now.
Prepping for mission.
Oh no! Yen is down. Oh, well, first one down. Unknown group. I bet it was the Protectorate, because I have not been defending against the
Prepping for
Protectorate.
next mission.
And though everyone's been discovered by them, I haven't been taking that
Mission in
seriously.
progress.
We'll be ready for new orders.
Okay, that's not good. Oh, we need a new Persuasion Councillor. Who do we have? Activist Arnulf de Leon. He's got all the right traits. Beloved. Family ties. Evangelist is also a really good one, with untouchable, so he won't be assassinated as easily. Inflexible, though, is an automatic no. Politician, I've talked about politicians, I just don't like that class. Diplomat do have turn councillor. Oh, this sucks. She was so good as well, Yen. One of the best councillors I've ever had in any game. That's also going to hurt our tech. Specifically because she was giving a 35% bonus to military science, which you've now lost as well. And what we now have is too many orgs. So I would love to immediately replace, but if we don't have anyone who's right, we need to just start getting rid of orgs. So let's get rid of this one. Some of these ones we had from before. It also means anyone who's now trying to do a mission against our points should find it a hell of a lot easier. Which really, really sucks. This could mean we might get a crackdown in either China or America. Yeah, and it was mostly my fault. I probably was the Protectorate. I wasn't paying enough attention. The fact that they hate me now. Yeah, I think those are the ones we mainly don't care about. Let's get rid of Primula, because those are quite easy to find new ones for, and have to get rid of one more. Honestly, let's just get rid of Pegasus. 15% materials is nice, but yeah, it's not quite the time. And we're going to need money if we want a new councillor. So I'm going to put spoils back in China and in America, so we can hire new orcs for our new persuasion councillor. Oh, and Yen was the one who was doing the integration as well. Alright, actually, let's to be safe, because we're so over, so people don't succeed missions that they're all about to do, crackdown and stuff. Let's abandon Ireland just for a little bit. And while we're doing that, just put it all into welfare. It's annoying to have to do, but we need to make sure we're safe. Let's abandon Oman as well, and then let's also abort the purge.
Mission is a no-go.
We don't get those points. I really don't want to abandon Vietnam, it's quite important. Okay, reverse engineered alien small arms. Yeah, we want the 10% bonus laser damage. Popped up a few turns ago. Yeah, it was almost certainly the... Because there's no servant councillors here. It would be one of these two, I would imagine. That killed her. Part of me doesn't want to make peace with the Protectorate now. I kind of want to... I want revenge, you know? Well, and aliens have decided to take Vietnam. Probably wise. Okay, Navy for America 6. Yeah, it has been quite a number of turns. The alien agents are slowly building up again. We need to get back to purging them, I think. Okay, new turn. And at this stage, I think even if we can't find someone amazing, we should just take who we can get. Okay, we have Rebel here, Lucina Barreto. Survivor. +1 persuasion if nuclear weapons have been used. They have been used. Undercover, harder to spot. I like Firebrand. It's like the... if you have low education or low cohesion, she has bonuses. She also gives bonus to unity for our whole nation. Can't do missions in home nation. I mean, you're literally from Angola, so that's okay. I quite like Lucina. I think she's better than Arnulf or Yanis. Although Yanis does have the untouchable and rich, but he's inflexible, isn't he? Lucina is not amazing. And and the only one she has is, of course, turn councillor. So all the other missions she's going to need to get from organizations. That's fine though. I think we'll do Lucina Barreto. Confirm. Okay, the Free Industrial Federation of Workers. Madison Society gives you defend interests, which is really, really important. We still don't have any money, unfortunately.
Your orders?
But that should help keep us closer to the cap. Okay. No. Alright, let's
Standing by.
do some hiding. Anyone who's been discovered by the Protectorate, you hide.
Acknowledged.
Ready for orders.
Ready for my mission. Going into hiding.
What's the up?
Lucinia is your first turn. Do national policy. Let's incorporate South Korea so our cap is not so bad. Please.
At your service.
Let's see if aliens will continue in Vietnam. I imagine they will.
For my mission.
What's the up? Initiating recon.
It sucks to lose Yen. Yen was really, really good. It's a big loss. And then Leah. See, neither of these are very good at espionage, but then it probably was not that hard to assassinate Yen.
Eyes on target.
Let's try and find the Protectorate again. If I could get them back on side, it would be nice. Just very quickly. I want to be positive money.
Going off the grid.
Going silent.
Just turn China into a spoils country real quick.
Initiating surveillance.
Surveillance complete.
Nice initiative, yeah. I mean, if we could maybe either make peace with the Protectorate or wipe out their council, so their council is terrible, that will mostly deal with the issue, at least in the short term. Of course, it can't bring yen back, but the best we can do. Let's do this, 10% climate, that could be nice. There's some of these old fission reactors and stuff, let's just abandon these, and engines that use these molten core fissions, let's also obsolete those as well. Same with this heavy fusion pile and the fission reactor array and stuff. Let's get the super lightweight battery. And Lucenia isn't amazing. If we can find someone better, we can replace her. But this guy, nope. I mean, as usual, I'd love to find another striver.
Cleaning things up.
Mission in progress.
Okay, we have money again. So, Lucenia. Let's grab that one, grab the Academy envoys, grab these orgs. Control nation, public campaign, turn councillor. Oh, I need to use Inspire from UNESCO, don't I? But you are a rebel, so you're never going to get government. Ah. Oh well. There's Iron Rose Media, actually. The administration wants to end its war. I'm honestly just going to spoil China for a little bit longer.
For next mission.
Yeah, there's an alien. Let's try and take it out. The administration expands its land. Okay, the fleet over here is ready to resupply. So yeah, we actually can afford to resupply. It would basically be all of our water. Let's do it. Yep, so Ireland is falling to other factions. Have to have a change of plans because of the death of Yen. There's a space mining output organization. Let's grab these. Why is it not letting me grab? Game. Yep. Let's grab the space mining one. And these are just public campaign and stuff. Yeah, we'll grab that as well.
Standing
Sydney.
by for orders. Offering counsel.
Advise.
Ready.
Standing by.
Track this alien. Yeah, the alien's up to 21. So
Ready for orders.
Investigating target.
let's keep up with the alien investigations.
op? Headed there now.
Investigate that. Lucina's already up to 16 persuasion. She's going to want to be a little bit higher though. Let's get +1 administration. Yep.
Your orders.
Leah Abbott.
We'll see what we can find.
Investigate alien activity.
Stand by for orders.
Lucina has apparently been discovered by the
Going
Protectorate, so please hide.
Ready to go.
Acknowledged.
At your service.
Oh, I've done a double investigate on those. Whoops. Doesn't
Standing
matter.
by.
50 water, not bad.
I will help them.
And yeah, with this level of water income,
Pursuit.
we can afford to refuel this fleet without too much issue. Alien ship, the station, doesn't win.
I have new information.
Alpha 40. Okay, so the Ceres attack fleet. Can we transfer to Jupiter? Io. Yes, we can. Okay, so if we wanted to go straight to low Io orbit, the inner moons of Jupiter are a bit hard. Io, Europa. Yeah, Io is where we want to go. It will take 93 weeks. So we'd arrive November next year, so almost a 2-year trip. In my opinion, let's do it. It's totally worth doing. Let's go for Io. We have Marines, so we can take bases. We can form our own bases, and once we get a construction module in Io, we're basically set. Yeah, let's go.
Person of interest surveilled.
It's going to be a long trip. But even if we built another fleet with new engines in like a year's time and sent it, you know, this fleet will basically arrive as reinforcements. Will still be useful. Ah, so only 7 persuasion. These agents still are not very good. That's good to know. Anyone slightly better? Professor? Oh, you're a lot better. You are... Ethical's not great, doesn't really matter. Teacher, computer scientist for information science. Oh, you're marginally better. Grigori, military scientist. Prohibited Inspire though. I like Professor because it's kind of persuasion-y, but Scientist really isn't. But yeah, you're not the one for us. We have Quick Learner here, but of course you don't have Turn Councillor or anything, so... And the hole in our operation right now is Persuasion. We probably will keep Lucina long term. Okay, Redwood. Confirm. There's Goddard here, 15% space science. If we wanted a space science org, that's not bad. Let's do energy research. See if anyone else has got, like Leah does. We can get rid of Leah's Hector. Yep, let's get rid of Leah's Hector and let's get rid of... Oh, they're all 2 at this stage. It's 5% materials, sure. Oh, wait, she can't do that. She's a criminal. Right. Let's do nothing with Leah. He can't take Goddard, it's criminal. I've been swapping it around, doesn't really matter, it's fine. Aframal... No. Yeah, and we need to build Lucina back up as soon as
Recon
possible
complete.
to the same level Yen was at.
Mission cancelled.
Yeah, I mean, Alpha 40 doesn't even have a hard target. Okay, this is looking like it's starting to be Mercury. This one's okay. The others were not impressive. Nope. 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 This one's okay as well, but not great. Callisto, here we go. As you can see, the water levels here are basically every single point is Ceres, including some which are like super Ceres. Here's Ashgard, 134 metals, 16 rare metals, 72 water. I mean, look at the base output of that site. That is an insane site. Just that site alone can fund like an entire space program with the amount of output Asgard has. Overall, though, I've seen better Ceres. Definitely not terrible though. Oh, sorry, better Callistos. Alaria, nope, nope. Europa. It's all right. I mean, I think I've seen better Europas. Very good waters though, still on both of those. IO, how are we looking? Okay, pretty good IO for metals, rare metals. I mean, that's kind of IO's thing. IO also has a lot of volatiles. Yeah, some really, really good sites. We should definitely try and claim it. And Ganymede last. And sometimes least. Not this time though. There's some really, really good hybrid sites here on Ganymede, yeah. Okay. So yeah, Jupiter is looking good. If we can get lots of those really, really good Jupiter sites, we'll basically have an insane amount of resources that we will not even know what to do with. Okay. Let's obsolete like railguns and electron lance and e-beam batteries. And the 40mm autocannon. 5% build navy, not that interested because we won't be doing that for very long. Probably should have got this before our councillor died. That's free to coup. I like that. Yeah, I really want these to reset. Not a good selection of orgs. Oh, another 6% space mining. I don't know what it is of all these space mining orgs we're getting. Leah, this is her opportunity. Hector gone. 6% space mining. Alp. The Sigma intelligence solutions, you're not getting any missions from that, nope. Draco for another 3%. Sorry, just another 4%. That was a total of an 11% bonus to output.
At your service.
Pretty good.
Lending my expertise.
Advise.
Ready for my mission.
Ready for my mission.
What's the op?
Let's buff up your espionage. Okay, Leah, get assassinating.
Tracking target.
Where do you need me?
And Leah,
What's the op?
because I'm worried that it will pick up hard target during its turn and then you get killed.
Acknowledged.
That can be a nightmare. Oh yeah, and we've incorporated South Korea. So I need to redo all these armies, which I will do. Ireland 1. Okay, so now that we have incorporated South Korea, we're way below our cap again. Let's start looking for some more countries to do as spoils countries. Algeria is not looking great. United Arab Emirates might be okay. Rest value of 8.8. How is you looking? Rest value of 5, so not great. Let's do United Arab Emirates, spoils country.
Targeting their center of power.
Your orders?
Reporting in. Tracking
Once
target.
we've assassinated this
Where do you need-
alien. We still have not discovered any protectorate councillors, which is slightly irritating. Be nice if they could show themselves at some point.
Ready for my mission.
Reporting in. I will report when my mission is complete.
Laying the
And he's left
groundwork.
China, which makes him harder to kill. That's irritating.
Offering assistance.
It's not been a good episode so far. We've been getting kind of beaten back by in the agents part of the game.
Nothing unusual found.
Okay, let's stop spoilsing for now. We have money again. I really don't want to be doing it, but we just kind of have to. I'd much rather be spoiling other
Miss the
countries.
target.
Okay, she failed. Anything here? Like, other than some good research stuff, nothing specifically for her. I mean, she's almost at her org cap anyway. But she needs more persuasion orgs. Okay, and the final American army is built. In New York, yep.
We've hit them where it hurts.
Crackdown. In the UAE. Oh, my councillors are arguing again. Daframal asks Sydney, are we introducing new technologies too quickly? I can't help but wonder, questions Daframal. Have we been too preoccupied of whether or not we could, without spending time considering if we should? The pace of these technological advances is ever increasing. Can societies cope? Sydney, meanwhile, the engineer, life is change, replies Sydney. And the arrival of the aliens made an increased rate of change unavoidable. The only question is, can we influence in what ways we change? We cannot sit idly by and let ourselves be swept along. We need to firmly grasp the tiller and choose our own course. Daframal remains unconvinced. We may have gone too far in a few places. Do the George Lucas. Or does science never stop? This will give you bonus around the world. This gives you science. Science never stops. With the Academy, with a science faction. Although stopping about asking whether we could is whether we should is very much an Academy thing. Nope. Okay, new battery. We'll probably never use it, but it'll be nice to have the option. What else should we do? Let's do management research, at least like a few of them. Seems like a good idea. We're very close to magnetic nozzles, which will be nice. I'd love to be able to start making a new fleet. To be honest, I think that would be really, really nice. Here we have lost Ireland again.
Our atoms do not truly touch one another, like the clouds in the
Magnetic nozzles. Now that we have magnetic nozzles, let's do plasma weapons. It's finally time to do our ultimate weapon. Let's get it researched. Triton Polywell drive. Triton Reflex drive. Triton Fuser drive. Let's have a look at some of these. So all be in space science. So this one is 12.9, 8.3, requires the mirrored one. This one requires the hybrid confinement fusion. What power fonts do we have? We have hybrid confinement fusion, 2 tons per gigawatt. We have this one, which is 13.4. So mirror cell is a lot heavier. Then electrostatic, which is 1 ton. So something that's mirror cell, even if it has better engine stats, might not be as good as something that's electrostatic or hybrid. So this is electrostatic, 11.9, 8.5. Well, it does use metals as fuel. Although we have so many metals, that's actually a point in its favour. They all use a bit of metals, but this one uses more. 11.9, 8.5. The difference between 8.5 is 364, whereas this one is 276. However, there's way more newtons of thrust, so way more acceleration, but this one will go a lot further with the better exhaust velocity. It's tricky, the reflex as well. Part of me thinks the fuser drive out of all of these is best because it will be cheaper for the metals. The electrostatic confinement fusion reactor, if we go to the ship designer, is 1 ton per gigawatt. Well, that's 2 tons per gigawatt. It is slightly less efficient though. I think we skip whichever one uses the mirror cell. Hybrid. I think the electrostatic is probably the best choice. If we go back to engines, that one uses electrostatic and that one uses the mirror. So between Polywell and Fuser, if we say they have the better power, Fuser is better than Polywell because of the much higher exhaust velocity, even if it has a lot less acceleration. This one would allow a ship which allow like good thrust and good movement in space, but we don't care about that. We're more than happy to stand still with good enough acceleration. This is an efficient drive. I think this is more what we're looking for. Yeah, let's do Triton Fuser. And honestly, let's rush it. Although I would love to get plasma for whatever ship we build with it. But yeah, that's a big step. Okay, cancel whatever you're doing. Yep, stay in New York, please. You are America 7. There you go, so we have 7 American, 8 Chinese armies. It's a lot of armies. Get a navy for that final army. Check orgs. Check councillors. Right, it's all the same people. If someone shows up who's like a striver with persuasion, councillor, there will just be, I will replace at this stage because she has so few level ups.
Offering support.
Where do you need me?
But eventually she'll get to a point where she's leveled up enough that Lucia is just the choice.
Gear up.
Ready.
Who can we
Where
turn?
to?
This guy again. Oh, this is of course the other option. In fact, maybe it's something worth doing. If we could turn Yan Chang Guang to our side, or
To let them find out.
you know what we could do? What we could do is recruit Benicio as our councillor instead. He has basically 25 persuasion. Yeah, if you look, he has more or less no persuasion organizations. That's just pure skill. He's untouchable. He's a megastar, which means he's not allowed to go to ground, but he has really high security with untouchable, so he doesn't need to go to ground. He's completely AI'd up. So, we want to recruit Benicio.
For you now.
We go to the councillor screen. We go to Benicio. We go resign. So he resigns from the servants. We go Lucinia. We dismiss her. We go recruit. We go to Benicio with his flat 22 persuasion. We recruit Benicio. And we just give him all the orcs. With the Academy Envoys, that takes his persuasion up to the maximum score that we need. It also gives him Defend, Interest, and Advise, which is the last two missions we want him to have. We'll give him Redwood Holdings. I mean, technically we don't need to give him this. It's not even that good, based on how good Benicio is. It feels odd not to give him this. Give him that one instead. Give him resources. Give him energy. Energy. Okay, I'm getting this weird bug where it's not letting me give them resources. Certain orgs, okay. Confirm. We don't need to give him Madison. That gives Defend, Interest, Control Nation, Set National Policy. I don't know why it gives Set National Policy. Everyone gets Set National Policy. But yeah. And we can just give him stuff like this. Let's give him 7% space mining output. We can give him another 15% energy research. We can give him 15% space science research. We can give him max out his administration. And are there any missions we'd like Benicio to have that he doesn't have? Are there any missions we'd like him to have? Not really, I think. Maybe Protect Councillor, actually. That would be nice because, yeah, we use our Persuasioner a lot for Protect Councillor. Are there any Protect Councillors around? Remus Solutions is actually just Assault Alien Asset. No, I don't see a Protect Councillor. This one's alright, +2 Engineering. I think for right now we'll grab him this basic little science org, just because we can. And I think we'll sell that one. We'll keep these three just in case. But yeah, I think Benicio is a great addition to the squad. I think better than Lucinia. It just means that we need to grab a new person from the servants. So, Alp.
Where to?
Thierry Un once served us. He can serve us again. It's also, by doing this, we've also weakened the servants. Because we've taken one of their best councillors.
Where to?
Standing by.
In addition, we could try and kill their fixer, although their fixer's still not very good. Yeah, let's... Okay, that's much better.
Ready for orders.
Maricia... Let's keep just investigating this person for one more turn.
Acknowledged.
I'm here.
I think honestly with our councillors we need to get back to trying to get money,
Taking power.
Where do
because
you
that is an issue we have right now. Let's inspire Maricia.
ensure their loyalty?
Reporting in.
Standing
Yeah, there we
by
go.
for orders.
And it makes sense, but you know, he once served the aliens, now he wants to ally the aliens. He's changed his mind.
Standing by.
Fantastic. Okay, alien fleet coming for Earth yet again, low lunar orbit. Where's the invasion fleet? The invasion fleet is almost here. Has any new invasion fleet launched from Enki? Nope. How are the invasion fleets of Enki looking? It is exactly the same as the beginning of the episode, so no need to be panicking yet.
Lending my
In fact, could we unpanic? Could we stop doing military? I think for now I still want to be doing military. Obviously we need a navy.
We have a breakthrough.
Hey, they're taking Myanmar.
Person of interest surveilled.
That means we can just flat declare war on it. It's the servants. I don't really mind about declaring war on the servants.
We've got some intel on our target.
Hey, alien fleet jumping around. Yeah, this is much better, and it helps our cap even more as well. Because Benicio is just flat skilled. Hey, 10% information. That gives protect target, but it's like size free. I don't really want to deal with something that huge. Okay, targeting computer free. Let's set it as favorite. But let's switch out management research for the targeting computer free. Because if I'm going to build a targeting computer, I might as well build targeting computer free. Victor 511 completes transfer.
By the numbers. Cleaning things up.
Okay, fantastic.
We'll be ready for new orders soon.
I always forget about this mechanic. It's something I should have done earlier. I honestly blanked it. I shouldn't have been messing around with Lucina in the first place. But you know, we make mistakes. It's important not to... I think Terra Invicta is such a complicated game. It's so easy to make mistakes and do things wrong. Like I was doing things wrong with Lucina. It's important not to double down on your mistakes and it's just be like, you know what? I made a mistake. I invested this into Lucina. It was all a waste of resources. That's okay. Throw it away, move on once I realise what I'm doing. Because you're going to make mistakes. It's important to, when you realise them, just keep going, you know? Don't just double down on a bad move. The Triton Fuser Drive is researched. Let's get the other two just in case we want to mess around with them. Specifically, actually, the Polywell, the hybrid confinement fusion. And yeah, we'll focus now on plasma. Let's have a look at ships then. And we'll go immediately to the Lancer. And the new drive we have. What we can do is obsolete all these like starter ones. Get rid of show obsolete, so there we go. So we'll keep the burner drive there. The Triton, our new drive. The only power plant that will accept it. Yeah, and you see how little propellant we need to get insane delta V. However, its acceleration is not great. So let's build... Let's say if we wanted to build a ship right now, how would we do it? Oh yeah, I see. It might not be enough for us. We might need the increased thrust of the Triton Polywell. It might actually be better. Even if it'll be less efficient at long-term movement, it might be more or less necessary if we wanted to build these larger ships. Because this is not enough acceleration. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's rush the Triton Polywell as well.
Ready.
Once we actually add the mass onto the ship, we're really struggling there. Only 0.5
Service.
Only 0.5 cruise acceleration. I mean, we're not even done with utilities and stuff. I mean, we can reduce the armor and stuff, and I'd love to get them a nice properly armored Lancer. I mean, this as a ship is not bad. But yeah, we can do better than this. And one of the reasons why actually is the radiator cost, because we're closed cycle cooling. Our radiator is very heavy. It's 282.5 tons currently, which is quite a lot of radiator. As you can see, right, if we reduce the number of engines, it reduces the mass of the radiator down to 41 tons because we need less power. This thing you can always look at, see how like heavy your radiator and stuff is. Let's try the polywell. It's also closed cycle, but it has a lot more thrust, so it might be able to handle what we're about to do to it. Okay, United Arab Emirates.
Removing our enemies.
Let's grab it.
Your orders.
Oh, it's for some reason not maxed out on investigation. That is not good.
Targeting their key people.
Grab that.
At your service.
Where to?
Let's turn Thierry Un to our faction. Let's investigate
Standing by.
Thierry Un just in case he decides to not join our faction.
I'm here.
What's the ob?
Oh, instead of that, we need to actually... Alpha 40 is still not very good. I'm not going to waste my time killing him. Yep, and we'll continue fighting Xenophor.
Going in hot.
Yeah, okay, that's good.
Ready to go.
I think it's the right move to focus on countries rather than agents. I would love to keep killing more agents, but yeah. Myanmar has lost all its allies. Actually,
Reporting in.
let's invade Myanmar right now. It's the right time to. Because it's just a free country, basically.
Offering counsel.
And yeah, the water is almost back. So it's really good, though, that we're getting these new engines and new ships. You can see that they're already better than the burner drive.
Prepping for next mission.
Surveillance complete.
Oh, how did we lose so much info on him? Oh. Great.
Laying the groundwork.
Benicio is already dead. I mean, Benicio physically couldn't hide,
Prepping for mission.
so there's nothing we could do about that anyway.
Be ready for new orders soon.
Well, I guess we'll end the episode there with the death of Benicio. Two persuasion councillors down in one episode. Like, do we even have any good replacements lining up? Does not look like it. But I guess we'll worry about that next time. I guess I'll see you in the next episode after that. Sad note to end it on. Another one down. Benicio, Yen. Oh no. Where's Svetlana when you need it? We need Svetlana to make it. It doesn't work. She can never return.